but they've got a crossover with it now. It's a bit of a problem. Nexa lobbing it, but it's still out in the open. Luckily, no one's pushed past that smoke. They're all grouped up on short and looking to move on forward. Copenhagen Flames moving in as a unit, a 3-man. They've got a kit to play with as well. Oh, nice shot by Hunter. He's going up for more. Can't land it. They now know both players are there. Right, well, they do now. Hunter tapping them away with a P250. Going out for the finale, and he manages it as well. What a round from him. 3 kills on the board. If you...
And he just slides down and makes a bit of noise. That nade.
Third nade of the round.
Yeah, finding even more damage. Utility is just whittled away at North. And now as they try and close the gap to get into the site, that Molly divides this push in 2 and Stiko sprays them all down.
Okay.
All right, MSLD, this is a Glock. You're not meant to get away with kills with this. How's he doing it? Finally, they do deal with it.
Coming through with a big comeback in overtime. Now we have ourselves Dust 2, the second map where Mousesports looking to do damage, and immediately a Rops will do exactly that.
I love the aggression. And look at how far Woxic has pushed up. He's pushed up top of mid. They were not expecting that. And now they strike Rops looking for the third. And he makes it look so easy. Emmy, last man standing. He does reply back finding Woxic. But in a 1v4, this looks nigh unlikely.
Nadios, again, as I said, being up close. There's so many players now actually holding this. 2 of them. There was a third nearby. They will try and just move forward. As Dudas, Shadow being spotted. And there we go. That's the bomb. 2 quick kills being found, as well as control of that bomb with 25 seconds left at this point. Nadios pretty much cannot lose this round for them. He has to, he could just back away and they wouldn't have time to actually retrieve the bomb and get into his sight. So this is done.
It absolutely is. Copenhagen Flames have taken the round, a third on the board. G2 looking to...
A little bit, and that little bit buys him enough time to survive. And Crystal... Well, he's running out of time. 40 seconds, Kebby. Overwhelmed potentially, but he recovers well. Crystal on the site. Good spray transfer, but he's not going to get more than 2. North was stacked fully on the site. They even had Cajun on the ramp flank if needed. And boy, it was...
Him away. I think it's important for Mousesports that Voxer gets off to a good start. I think he needs to get that momentum and confidence going. It was a little bit quiet on Inferno. There was flashes, but there was never a consistency. Mousesports gathering over towards A now with a real idea that contacts are coming this way. The pistols start to charge on in. It's going to be Frozen looking to try and hold them off. He'll do well, picking up 2. Eventually, he will fall to the Glock of Letney. Woxic coming in with a P2000. We'll get 2. He will fall to the Glock. Letney actually manages...
out. Maybe they believe that this is where they need to make a stop before the terrorists build up any money. There is a risk-reward there for sure. Moving in towards the B site early on, Copenhagen Flames have flashes over and a blitz out, but they're lined up inside the smoke, and he can't see a thing, but he still gets 1 and lights 2 players down to being 1 hit.
Flash goes in, actually doesn't blind them up, so that allows the return there from Nadios. And Farlig, he was holding that cross from the spawn. He is able to pick 1 player off. Kenny spending a bit of time to see if he can spot out that upper, but obviously at that point, Farlig is just like, nah, I'm going to go join up with my teammates. We see a frag then being found from those players on the bomb site, and Kenny's done, he has to back away. This gun round, this buy is not going to work out for G2.
The blind in Vox is going to be forced away from his position by the Molotov. This is good. They've neutralized him completely, and now Emmy can just run up on top of him. Woxic, oh, he nearly drops, but he takes the kill. Emmy looks away at the wrong time, and now Woxic still stands on the site. Letney crouching as he goes forward. In the bomb planted here, Contact trying to be very sneaky and allow the plant to come through. Down for the short position, but Mousesports hold the advantage. Frozen in towards CT spot. Voxic still alive with the op just towards ramp as Frozen tries to emerge with the rest of his teammates. Mousesports making their retake happen. Kills keep coming through. Every single player falling. This is perfect for Mousesports. All 4 players stay alive in the end. It's only Voxic who does fall. And it's 3-0 for Mousesports.
In ships. They haven't done anything too elaborate, but this whole of theirs is definitely, in my opinion, an upgrade over what we saw from Mousesports in their CD side. And here comes the hit. Ships is completely blinded. He hasn't been spotted. Carrigan finally spots him completely blinded on top, and that's a nice hit from Mousesports. Completely catching. And the end Ships blinded. Just throwing men at the problem. All 4 players just rushing up and winning the deals. And with that, Mouse finally strike back. They win the second round rather, off the pistol round on the T side here. And yeah, this game is just so back and forth, isn't it? It's a very far cry from what we witnessed in the first half, where we had 5 rounds in the streak for Contact, and we had 5 in a row for, rather 6 in a row for Mousesports. Apart from that, it's just been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
And by the looks of it, it's when that happens as well, Adam, it's always going to be something which would not be favoring contact, because when it goes so close and such...
Well, the Flames looking to Glock this one out. Just a train through middle, looking for contact. They've been spotted from afar. And the B players know that an avalanche is about to come through. They're not getting a whole lot done from behind. They lose one. Amanek being tagged up as well, taken down. That's significant damage already done. Bomb plants. They've got an up and an AK. Hold on. This might be a much more winnable round than it looks like. Rushing through the smoke. Hunter, that's a mistake, and Farlig punishes him. AWP looking for a frag on Hooksy. He's making noise. He's telling them, don't you come in for this. You don't want to fight it. The op makes it over to tunnels. Farlig safe behind that smoke. Goes in for another AK rather than reload. Still has to reload that one, unfortunately. Oh, down goes Hooksy. They're spamming. They know where Farlig is. He catches Jax out the window, though. And the swing about to come through from Kenny S. He's got an AWP, and he's got no head. They've won it. They've lost to Glocks. Oh, no, gee.
Not opting to really contest close range, and especially not against pistols. Got Robs. Would be tons, where there is a little bit of pressure coming in from Letney. Nice flashbangs to force Woxic to reposition himself. He hasn't rattled off a single shot. Because now he's holding the line towards the door, and oh, he misses a sitter. That should never be happening, but he finds one, recovers in time, two, and Rops joins the party. The no-scope doesn't come in, but that's okay. Rops is there to help his teammate, picks up the op as well. Just one casualty, and
Fire mistake I made earlier. Rosa is indeed Slovakian and not Czech. I got a little confused. I looked at flag for a second, it switched, and then...
Oh no.
But yeah, Carrigan burning away auto. At least it's he does get a reward for his opening pick. He's been looking for that a lot, Blair, but he finally gets his reward. It's just a little unfortunate that he burns from the grid. Carrigan still, even though he's dead, is still doing damage. Now Frozen picks off that Esperanto, moving forward on towards the side. Mousesport's looking to try and get involved on this A-bomb site, but as Voxic gliding up on the T side. He mentioned that a little bit earlier, the fact that he can be so good, even on the T side of Inferno with the AWP. And he's pretty much won the round here. Just that's the confirming kill that stops any hope of that A-bomb site from falling. And, well, ship's on the exit for Ice.